A quick dismissal today from the U.S. Secretary of State when it comes to the deal worked out by Brazil and Turkey to swap out Iran's uranium.
We disagree with it, so we go at it. We say, well, we don't agree with that. We think the Iranians are using you, and we think it's time to go to the Security Council, and then it's only after the Security Council acts that the Iranians will engage effectively on their nuclear program.
Hillary Clinton said buying time for Iran would make the world a more dangerous place. While in Brazil, meeting with Turkey's Prime Minister, President Lula da Silva asked the IAEA to go ahead and look at the deal, which would have Iran ship a portion of its low-enriched uranium to Turkey in exchange for reactor fuel.
It didn't resolve all the problems, but establishes conditions for a dialogue as the path most efficient to overcome differences and construct trust for the objectives of a peaceful Iranian nuclear program.
UN Secretary General Ban Ki-moon, speaking at a separate forum in Brazil, seemed to fall somewhere in the middle.
It can be a positive step toward a negotiated settlement. At the same time, at the heart of this crisis seems to be there is a serious lack of confidence and trust on Iran.
The statement from Clinton overshadowed the unveiling of President Barack Obama's new national security strategy. It's what every president does to describe how the U.S. will deal with the rest of the world. President George Bush laid out his policy of preemptive strike, and not long after, launched the Iraq War. But President Barack Obama is taking the opposite approach to the use of force. While reserving the right to strike first, his policy says, quote, "We will exhaust other options before war," and promises to seek broad international support. The policy for Iran doesn't change, promising international isolation if its nuclear program is not abandoned. The U.S. continues to push for new sanctions against the country, hoping the United Nations Security Council will vote on additional measures by next month, something Brazil and Turkey say they want no part of. Culhane, Al Jazeera, Washington.